Good morning, my friend. I hope you are having the most magical day or morning or whatever time it is while you are watching this. My morning routine varies day to day, as I'm a big believer in spontaneity, flow, and letting your intuition and inner guidance system lead the way to what would bring you the most alignment and joy that morning. There are some core elements that never change in my morning though, and today I thought I would share with you a simple get ready with me, very fun, lighthearted, and just to show you what I've been doing this summer. For the last month, Alex and I have been staying with friends in Strasbourg, and it's been so nice to be back and to be staying with people we really love. Naturally, I'm a night owl, and so I am most alert, creative, and productive in the late evening. I usually wake up between 9 and 9:30, and the first thing I do right when I wake up in the morning is just take 3 deep breaths. This really helps recenter me and take me out of the dream state that I was just in. As a very deep sleeper and a heavy dreamer, I often remember all of my dreams, and so it's really important for me to recenter myself and just take some deep breaths and let go of the dream I just had. I always set a big glass of water and a water bottle next to my bed so that I can drink water when I wake up. This is really helpful for me in waking up my body, as I am a deep sleeper and it usually will take me several hours to wake up. But just by drinking a lot of water, it really helps wake me up. I do a lot of breathing and meditation work when I first wake up because meditation sets me on the right path for the rest of the day. It realigns my heart if I've had a bad dream or if I've started the morning on a bad or rough note. That meditation practice really recenters me and brings me back to that neutral square one place. From there, I can do things that uplift me and inspire me and make me feel aligned so that I'm feeling good for the rest of the day. I often start my mornings with 10 minutes of meditation, but on the really hard days, I'll do 5 minutes or even 2 minutes. I always recommend everyone do at least 1 minute of meditation in the morning right when you wake up. It really forms that habit and gets you centered first thing in the morning. My meditation practice is the most sacred practice in my life. It is the thing I come to whenever I'm stressed or anxious or worried about anything in my life. It is so sacred and so special, and it really brings me back home and to my center. If I receive messages during my meditations, I'll write them down in my journal, and any thoughts that I'm thinking about or ideas I'm contemplating, I'll then go over to the bathroom, wash my hands with soap that really lifts my spirits. This is one of my favorite soaps that I've been using. It's lemon and ginger, and you can get it from DM in Germany. Oh my gosh, it's so good. It really uplifts my spirit first thing in the morning. I'll put in my contacts, and then I will take a natural sea sponge and just gently pat my face with cold water. If you're at all curious about my skincare routine, I've been using Primally Pure's all-natural, non-toxic skincare line for the last 3 to 4 years. The cleansing oil is what I use for my dry skin, and it has lots of different natural oils, castor oil, rose hip seed oil, avocado oil, essential oils, vitamin E, rosemary, all these different natural things. And I put it on my face, and then I put a hot washcloth over my face and just let it steam, and I just let it milk it, and it's so good. It's so good for the face, and it smells heavenly. It's very soft and gentle on the skin, and as I get dry skin patches, it really helps with the moisture and the hydration. I do also use Neutrogena's face cleanser at night every other day, just for acne and everything, but this I use to just clear off my face, get makeup off, all of that good stuff. And just sharing on a more personal note, I love serums, and I've been using them for the last 3 to 4 years because They really reduce dark acne marks, which I tend to get when I get pimples. I'll get like a dark mark and it'll last for a long time. And so the serums really help diminish both those marks and also the fine wrinkles and fine lines that I get around my eyes. I use the clarifying serum, which is my favorite. I've used all of their serums though and have loved them. Serums are really good because they contain a lot of natural oils, and that's so good for moisture and hydrating your skin. Primally Pure is not a sponsor of this video. I just love to share what I've been using and loving over the years. And if you're ever curious to know what other beauty products or makeup that I use in my day-to-day, I will include all those links down below in the description box. My makeup routine is very simple. I've been using the same foundation for 5 years from Benefit, and I color in my eyebrows a little bit from Benefit, and then I just add a little bit of eyeliner and some mascara, maybe some blush, a little bit of lip liner, and call it a day. I'm not a big makeup person because I love the feeling of a bare face. I love the rawness and naturalness of being bare. But I have noticed an interesting pattern in my own life. When I put on makeup that day, I feel more polished and pulled together. And when I feel more pulled together, I feel happier and more inspired and hopeful for the day. So this makeup practice is quite fun for me, and I enjoy the process of painting my canvas. Scent is one of my favorite simple joys, and so for me, I find it's really important to get a perfume that I really love, or even a hair mist that smells really good that I can smell throughout the day. I love Diptyque's perfume line. I've been using their perfume Dansant for the last 2 years, and I just love it. I also have the Dansant hair mist, and so anytime I want to feel instantly uplifted, I just smell my hair or smell my wrist, and it makes me feel so good. I will then send 3 voice memo texts to my magical morning partner. And if you're curious to know what that practice is, I will include a video link down below where I talk more about that. After checking in with my magical morning partner, I will then do my EFT tapping for the day. I usually do 1 to 2 sessions depending on how I'm feeling, if I have anything to work through, any shadow work, any blocks that I need to remove for the day. I believe in the concept of alignment before action, meaning doing things that feel really good to you and uplift you every day before you sit down and get started with work. And for me, this has brought me so much joy, abundance, and freedom in my life. EFT tapping has been huge in my life. It has released so many blocks and areas in my life where I've struggled, and I am forever, forever grateful to tapping and the practice of EFT. I always feel really connected to my body and my inner self when I do tapping work. If you're ever curious to know more about tapping, I'd be happy to make a video on that, on my practice and what exactly I do. Just let me know in a comment below if you'd like to see a video on that. Chocolate is the first thing that I eat every single day, whether it's a piece of dark chocolate or a cup of hot cocoa. I find that chocolate is very connected with the Venusian parts of ourselves, our heart space and beauty and pleasure. And so for me, I really bask in that pleasure of enjoying chocolate. And then I'll really get myself pumped for the day. I'll put on some music that uplifts me, and I will just dance and maybe even dance along to a YouTube channel that I love dancing along with, or I will just move my body in some way. Physical movement is a huge part of feeling grateful and joy every day. And I always prioritize physical movement first thing in the morning. Some days I practice yoga, some days I go for a run, some days I just do 20 jumping jacks in the living room, but most days I put on uplifting music and I dance to my heart's content, and I just feel the pleasure of my soul expand and open up, and it makes me feel so good in the morning. I hope you enjoyed this more personal and lifestyle video. I will include some blog posts I've written over the years about different concepts I've mentioned in this video, like alignment before action, or my morning routine, or my skincare routine. All those things, I will include them in the description box below. So there it is, that's my simple morning routine. I do certain things every single day, like meditation, journaling, tapping, and physical movement, and of course, drinking chocolate or eating chocolate. I am sending you such a big hug. I hope you have the most magical, magical day, my friend, and I will see you next week here on The Simple Choice.